Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Damian Milton and I'm an autistic academic working part-time at the Tizard Centre, University of Kent. I'm also a consultant for a number of other organisations such as the National Autistic Society. I'm going to be introducing the topic of my keynote talk for the next Scottish Autism Conference. And this is going to be about the practical implications of the double empathy problem. The double empathy problem is a concept that I coined some years ago, which was developed after reading much literature from other autistic writers and authors, and also my own academic background in sociology and social psychology. It was utilising these theories to try and explain the social disjuncture often felt between autistic and non-autistic people within social interactions. This was also partly inspired by not being really convinced by the theory of mind hypothesis in regard to autism, or at least this being a partial account at best. So it was in part written as a criticism of the theory of mind deficit model of autism. This concept in more recent years has been tested out in various experimental research projects through the work of psychologists such as Noah Sasson in America, Elizabeth Shepherd and Danny Roper at the University of Nottingham, Brett Heisman, Catherine Crompton and others. So I hope to be showing some of this evidence and some of these findings at the conference. And then moving on to what the practical implications of the double empathy problem are. And this is not only in terms of communication and mutual understanding, it goes to the heart of how we see autism itself, and from there, how best to support autistic people. And essentially it would lead to a non-normative approach, so not seeing optimal outcomes as acting less autistically, if you like. It wouldn't be doing that at all. It would be looking at accommodating developmental differences and encouraging autistic development, as it were, rather than masking and acting non-autistically. So some of these implications I'll be exploring in more depth at the conference. Okay, I hope to see you there, and thank you for listening.